Hi, my name is Beck and I like plants, and today we're going to be having another one of those quick tip videos for those new players. This one is all about ships 101 if you will. So if you want to hang around, learn some things, pass it on to somebody else, let me know if I'm missing something, please do, and let's talk about some Star Trek Fleet Command. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about is cargo space. Two things to go with that. Should be pretty quick because I'm sure most people know this. Your ships have cargo space. You can look at your cargo in two different spots. First off, you can click on your ship and you can look at like the small form version of it here in the bottom left-hand corner. Now there's going to be two little boxes here, two little bars. That first bar is the amount of protected cargo that you have, and the full bar is all of the cargo that your ship can hold at any given time. Now, whenever I say protected cargo, that's exactly what it means. So if you were to be out in space somewhere and another player attacked your ship, you can keep anything that fills up the first bar. If you were to have everything all filled up, you're at max capacity, and somebody attacked you, that means you're going to lose everything that was in this large bar and only keep what was in this little bar. Another spot that you can look at this is if you're looking on your actual ship page and you go to details, you can scroll down and it'll let you know your cargo capacity in full and your protected cargo space. This is another spot that you can view that, but of course you can always use the quick form way of looking at it in the bottom left-hand portion of the screen. Part 2 of this is the part that I did not know until about a month ago, which is super basic and common knowledge. However, somehow I didn't understand it, so I figured this might as well make it into the video. If your cargo is full, you won't take any more. Now, Beck, how on earth did this not make it into your brain? I will tell you. Okay, it checks out the reason why it wasn't making sense to me. The reason that I did not realize this is because of this awesome little items tab here with the cute cargo logo on it, symbol. In my head, I thought that even if you're at max capacity on your ship, your overflow would go in this section. That's what I thought. For 4 months, because I've been playing 5 months now and I found this out about a month ago, for 4 months, I thought that I could just keep killing things and I would keep getting stuff and it would just end up inside of this inventory tab up here. And that, I kid you not, was life-changing for me. Why was it life-changing? Well, I'll tell you. You guys know in past videos I've talked about the struggles of upgrading my Franklin and having enough parts for it. I was doing stuff, filling up my cargo capacity and just kept killing more swarms, and I wasn't getting more stuff. And I thought to myself, I'm playing for hours. 4 hours, playing for hours, hunting and doing all of this stuff, and I never had enough stuff, and this is why. So this was a big bonk my head moment, and I figured I can't be the only person. I can't be the only person that has had this struggle, so I figured I might as well include this in the video. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to move on to the second thing that I want to talk about, which is your ships matter. And what I mean by your ships matter is that depending on the type of hostile that you're going against will determine what your ship is useful for. So I have 3 different ships down here, and they all have little symbols next to them. So this one is a survey ship, aka a miner. This one is an explorer, and this one is an interceptor. And every hostile here has a little symbol next to them that tells you what kind of ship they are. Here's a fun little thing for new players. If you hit the icons here, this lovely little diagram pops up and it shows you what is effective against what. Now, if you're using something like a North Star, which is a survey ship, I mean, it's pretty neutral. You don't have any like buffs or weaknesses really. I mean, it's got its own things like with how often it fires, but whenever it comes to types of ships, it's not included in this triangle. Whenever you click on that and you have a hostile highlighted, you can look down here and it'll show you what your advantage or disadvantage is. If I click on my Vidar, this is neutral because it's interceptor against interceptor here. But if I click on this Franklin here, automatic, you see that there's this little buff. You can see here, we've got our Explorer, who has basically like a +1 against the interceptor, and you'll notice here it does the same thing, reflects it here, of the interceptor strength goes down against the Franklin. It has everything to do with the ship type and whatnot, so it's very important about what ships you're grabbing. I mean, technically, if you get to a point where your ships are so powerful, it wouldn't really matter, but it makes a big... The other spot that your ships matter, this is another one that did not really click for me, and I'm glad that I had help here. But whenever you are hunting ships, and the ships give you specific rewards, I'm in Borg space right now, so this doesn't really matter. But when you are hunting ships, and you're looking at specific things, so the type of ship that you end up taking out will determine the type of ship parts you get. So, take out an interceptor, and you're most likely going to get some interceptor parts. Take out an Explorer, same thing. Take out a survey ship, which I don't see any right here. Take out a survey ship, and you're going to get survey parts. Now, why is this important? I'll tell you why. When you want to upgrade your ships and you need those specific parts, that's how you find them. So that was another thing. I was having a lot of trouble leveling up my North Star at a certain point, because I was always hunting in this system right here, Morska. I was hunting in this system because of just the levels of what everything was, and it was a comfortable place for me to be. However, the North Star is a survey ship, so I needed survey parts, and I learned that I was just hunting in the wrong spot in order to get those. So, both of those things were life-changing, okay? This is life-changing, groundbreaking information, okay? All part of Ships 101. Very important. And the last thing is that your mining crews matter. Looking at like what officers that you're putting together, really looking at like what their abilities and skills and things are. If you click on an officer, go to their info, it'll let you know what they do. This is his strength as a captain, the top one with the gold. That'll show you what his captain ability is. And then his secondary ability down here is increasing the cargo size. So if he's not captain, that's what he's doing. But as captain, he is increasing the mining rate of ore. If I want to mine some gas, I switch it out for T'Pring. And then if I look here, that's her ability is gas miner, and then increases projected cargo. I kind of rotate my crews around similarly to this. When I have both mining ships out, this kind of gets divvied up a little bit. Really looking at like what their abilities are makes a huge difference. I know that this is the same thing in terms of like PvE and PvP and base rating and all of that stuff, but specifically about miners, since this is more basic for me. Just double checking and making sure that your officer is giving you the best that it possibly can whenever you are going out and doing your mining. I didn't want to make this a very long video, and yet it kind of has turned into one, but I really wanted to touch base on Ships 101 for new players like me. Just quick little things, as well as show off my lovely Vidar once again, because it's so pretty and I love it so much. I can't wait to share with you guys the other stuff that I got to do with it. That'll come in a video a Thursday of this week. I'll talk about my Vidar, and thank you guys so much for hanging out with me every single video. I cannot tell you how much it warms my heart whenever I read through your comments and you guys are giving me tips and you're giving me encouragement and you're sharing with me stories of where you were at, or the last time that you were where I was at, or whatnot. Those who talk about strolling down memory lane by watching my videos, it makes me very happy to think that people actually enjoy these. And I keep saying that every video, but you guys keep coming back, so I mean, you must enjoy something. Just a reminder, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, hitting subscribe if you haven't just yet. Of course, if you want to know anything else Beck related, you can click in my About section or go to my link tree, whichever one is easier for you. Socials, my Twitch, it has Beck merch, which if you haven't checked out the merch, totally do it. It's super great and super cool, as well as if you're wanting to financially support the channel in any way, shape, or form. That's all included in one spot, which is my link tree. I'm looking forward to releasing another video on Thursday talking about just everything else that I've been doing in the game, another one of those updates in terms of my ops and current projects and battle pass and all the stuff. So that's it. That's all I got. I feel really good about this one. I don't know. Were these things that you guys found out right away? Am I the only one that was a late bloomer? I don't know. Just let me know. I'm curious. So I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.